There's something that I have figured out in the last few years about numbers. When I was younger, I had no idea that the numbers were trying to tell me things, that there were messages in the numbers. I just didn't see it. Well, when you're younger, you have more important things to look at. You know, numbers are kind of low on the priority list when you're younger. But when you get older and there's no more fine things to look at, you start to notice numbers. And every time you look at these numbers, something starts to pop up in your head. They seem to have a meaning. That when you add them or subtract them or times them, there's some sort of hidden meaning in there. And again, you have to read between the lines. Now, I'm not going into any devil worship here. This isn't nothing from heaven or hell. Your hell is on earth if you want it to be. Your heaven is on earth if you want it to be. So don't be calling me no devil worshiper, because I will take offense to that. What we're talking here is numerology. And if anybody out there tells you, oh, numerology is the devil's work, well, that's just bullshit. Talk to any engineer, any architect. Numbers are the secret to life. So having said that, I hope you don't think this is any sort of devil worship, because it's not. All we're talking here is every day, if you look at the numbers will tell you something. It's some sort of metaphysical message that I don't clearly understand. I'm not here to tell you the secret. I'm not here to tell you that the word number 4 in Chinese is also stands for death. There's many reasons why the hotels in Las Vegas don't have a 4th floor. Look at that. The next time you go to a gambling establishment that has a hotel, more than likely, 9 times out of 10, if they have any Asian customers go to that casino, they're not going to have a 4th floor on their hotel room. Because, like I said, in Chinese, the sound of the letter 4, when you pronounce it, it sounds like the word death in Chinese. Now today it's February 22nd. This is what the Tao ended up here. I don't really know what this means. I'm just putting this out there. Maybe there's somebody smarter out there who knows what these numbers mean. I don't really know what these numbers mean. All I know is on February 22nd, if you add 2 plus 2 together, that's 4. If you look at the time I looked at this, it just happened to be 4:34. Remember, 4 is the number of death. We all know what 6666 means. I don't know. I just don't know. I believe that there's some sort of meaning in this number. I just cannot figure it out. I just think it's strange. Thought I would put it out there. But since we're on the conversation of numerology, I will give you this. I will give you something that might be able to help you or your family member. This is how powerful I think numerology is. Let me give you a case example here. Let's just say that you have a family member and they have a serious addiction problem. They have alcohol, drugs. I mean, they're really deep and they're having problems, and they've been having problems for a long, long time. Now, remember, sooner or later, these people who have alcohol problems and they have drug problems, sometimes they have that one night where things get really, really bad. Who knows? They might even end up in jail. And you come down to visit them in jail. I want you to write down the date, the night that they got thrown in jail. Let's just say it just happened to be like January 13th, 2013. I just making that number up. Now you add those numbers up. January 13, 2013. If you add them up, it comes up to 27. Now let's just say you're down there, you're visiting your loved one, and what this numerology's had to do with is, remember, they're a sign, a metaphysical message from somewhere that we don't know about. It's all metaphysical. It's my theory that these messages that come to us in numbers are coming from another dimension. It's my theory that they're also coming from a loved one who has passed over to the other dimension. Now let's just ask your loved one, let's just say that they had somebody important in their family that passed on. Let's just say they had a mother or a father or a grandmother or a grandfather, and they were very important in their life. And you ask that loved one in jail, you say, how old was you when grandma passed away? He says, oh, I was 27. And you start to think to yourself, 27, really? It could be anything. It could even, maybe their mother passed away. How old was you when your mother passed away? Oh, I was 27. Really? Because, I don't know if you realize it, last night's date, when you got thrown in jail, was 1/13/13. It adds up to 27. Yes, I'm telling you, it's a message. A metaphysical message.